when I was in 6th grade. There was a kid who was either in 7th grade or 8th grade, I don't remember, in our school, and we'd all gotten news that he had died, and tears just erupted through the whole library, through the whole school. The following weeks to go see his grave, to go to his funeral, to go talk to his parents. I knew the thoughts that he was thinking. I knew that it could have been prevented. I knew that if someone would have listened, or if he would have talked to someone, I don't know if he did or if he didn't, it could have been prevented. You need to help yourself and get the help that you need, not what everybody else wants you to be.
Kiersten's battle with depression started when she was about 8 years old. It was the first time I noticed, saw the change in her from my happy, very spirited, out of the world, crazy little girl to very introverted, very angry, wanting to spend a lot of time alone, saying kind of hurtful things, to then it became the aggression where she would destroy things. So it was Christmas Eve was the first time when she was 9 was when she had threatened suicide at age 9, and it's hard to even comprehend that a child would know what suicide is at that point, to know that they would want to end their life. I struggled immensely with that, not knowing how to help her. Doctors, once again, want to tell you everything you're going through is normal, her mood swings are normal, hormonal rage is normal, don't worry about it, she'll be okay, just deal with it, basically, is what we were told over and over again. And then you feel like you're failing your child because you can't get them the help that they need because it's just not, it's not readily available to you. We battled for a while. We did some serious in-home counseling after that because at 9 I couldn't imagine sending her away. For a while we got to see the happy Kiersten, but it was always kind of a battle to know like what would push her to that point again. She had gotten into an argument with my husband and she took about 20 pills, and it was probably about 45 minutes later that she had come crying to me, telling me she needed to tell me something. And every day I'm so grateful that she did.
I realized that there was much, much more to life than just my sadness and what I was going through. It's okay. I didn't want to leave my younger siblings without an older sibling. I didn't want them to have to question what happened to my sister, you know?
It was awful. It was an awful experience that no parent should ever have to go through. And from there, I made the toughest decision ever to have her admitted into a mental health institute to get help. It's hard to force any child when they feel like their world is ending to do something. We had just brought the twins home. It was really, really hard to go through that, not having your oldest baby, your first true love, there with you. I wish there were more options, but it was what I had available at the time, and it was what helped us get to the point where, you know, she can now recognize when she's having a bad day. It's not necessarily the end of the world, it's a bad day, not a bad life.
He's kind of ugly. You should go ask mommy to wipe your face off. My house is chaotic. My life is great right now. Everything's going great. I have some great friends, great support from everybody. I'm not wearing a mask anymore. I am so happy. I feel great about myself. There's no mask on me anymore. I'm always happy. And if I'm not, it's okay. I mean, I'm fine. People need to come forward. People need to listen. They shouldn't feel ashamed about what's going on with them. No one should ever feel ashamed if they're struggling. Depression is nobody's fault. Nobody can help it if they struggle with it. I think that anybody that overcomes depression, anxiety, or even learns how to cope with it should just be beyond proud of themselves, because it's not something that everybody can do, and it's not the cloud that everybody can just get rid of. It's so great to be here. so great. I'm so happy I'm where I am right now.